bugs. You are with us for yet another episode of the Only One Image podcast where culture meets lifestyle. But as you see, things look a little bit different up in here. Why? Because we are with you with our very first live episode for Only One Image. Let's give it up for that.
Yes.
Come on. Do this thing by myself. I always got my partners in crime with me. So starting it out to the left of me, as usual, the one who I get the pettiest with, honey. Let's turn on this penny bell real quick for this one right here. My host who all the time does the most, Mr. What's going on?
What's up? Hey man, it's exciting. It's the first live of many. I'm excited about it.
Absolutely.
You know, we're gonna talk about some things. I'm gonna get you motherfuckers back for last week when I was out. I listened, I heard. Yeah.
Gotten us enough, honey. That's
hey, it's gonna get us some sponsors, goddammit. Don't sleep on me. But no, I'm happy to be here. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. It's gonna be great, man.
That's what's up. And over here to the right of us, who's about to keep all of us up in line in Bartender's Corner, is Mr. Tim Slay. What's going on, Tim?
Light skin? Light skin?
So we're real hyping, because you know, normally it's just the three of us being some luscious, but you know, we got a few people with us to be a lush with, so we gonna get everybody a little turned up
having a good time.
So Tim, what you got for us with this drink of the day? What you got, bro?
We're gonna do you know, we love Irish whiskey, so it's only right
the devil's juice
that we do an Irish whiskey drink. And this one, because it's our first live episode, we're gonna call it the Only One.
Hey, okay, all right.
So we're gonna start with some Irish whiskey.
See, he started already with the devil's juice. If anybody know about that Jameson will have you not remembering shit the next day.
And this drink's kind of easy because it's like you know, a lot of people might have this in their house. I mean, a lot of ladies might actually, but if you got whiskey, Saint Germain, which is elderflower liqueur.
She got that in her house. Shit.
A lot of girls have it because it's good with champagne. It's like a good champagne cocktail.
How many ladies out here have that? Y'all have that? You gotta get it. You gotta get it.
So we do a little pineapple juice.
Fellas, get your ladies this drink. I understand they were transformed into something very special.
Oh man, I just knocked that mic out. But it's all good. You get out a little shake.
So this is every podcast we have. This gentleman right here makes a fresh drink for us every single week. We are drinking at 11 o'clock in the morning, which is a fucking problem. You understand? Anybody that knows you drink in the morning, what do you normally drink in the morning? See, look at that. Y'all heard that, right? Right, exactly. Mimosas, not Jameson.
There's nothing wrong with Jameson in the morning. And then you want to top it with a little Sprite just to give it a little effervescence. Or if you're really fancy, you can do champagne, but you know.
We ain't living no champagne drinks today.
Well, you know.
Okay.
I didn't want to overpower the alcohol.
And this drink is available for tonight?
Absolutely. You can go right up to the bar. My man Mark back there. Shout out Pitch Tab.
Bonita, you know what to do. You're Mikey on that floor. You try everything first. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Yeah, that's about to have me talking some good shit right here.
Cheers.
Yes. All right. Absolutely.
So we're going to take a break and we're going to be right back with you in a few. Stay tuned. This is the Only One Image podcast where culture meets lifestyle. We'll be right back. are back with us with the Only One Image podcast, where culture meets lifestyle. Kenny, it seems like you forgot to do your little disclaimer since we over here sipping.
Yeah, based off of your blunders. So listen, after 2 drinks of this show is going to take a left. I am not responsible for anything that happens during the duration of this show. So we want to say cheers. Salute. Tim, you fucked this up.
I didn't do anything.
Let's get it in. What's the first topic, Lanita?
That ain't no excuse for you to get all this shit. You fucked up, you fucked up. Don't blame it on the alcohol. That's the problem. Too many people blame shit on alcohol.
So the first topic of today, have men's skinny jeans gotten...
I said, well, since you started.
Yeah, because y'all tried, because I know what you tried to do. You and light skin over there.
Right.
So we're going to start with the first topic of today because they actually threw this shade at me.
There was no shade being thrown.
So the topic is, have men's skinny jeans gotten too skinny?
Can we get another response from the studio audience? Can everybody, wait, what did everybody in the audience say? Hell yeah.
Okay. So for me, I don't wear super skinny jeans, but my jeans are...
Sips drink.
Anyway, I just feel like it depends on the person's body type. I feel like I've seen a 300-pound and I've seen a...
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Doesn't that mean that's gone too far? If you like, come on, man.
I just feel like as a designer, some people are in denial.
Well, yeah.
They want to be stylish, but they don't want to be honest. So they get caught up in the fad. And they look stupid. They look like a clown. So then they make excuses to be like, oh, my pants can't go past my butt because they're skinny.
No. I'm going to give shout outs right now, DJ Mustard. Because I remember a long time ago, he was like, yo, I'm about to work out because I want to wear these Balmain jeans, man. They don't make them in my size.
True.
And he's still working out. Like, no shade, but he's still working out if you look at his Instagram. Yeah. But, I mean, I think that's what it is. That's what I mean when, has it gone too far? Like, are you just trying to fit in this standard?
I think it is. I think it's more so.
I'm not coming at you saying you can't wear.
Hey, listen, I'm not wearing. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
Let's be clear, y'all. Let's be clear. Because a couple of weeks ago, we had the conversation. This conversation was kind of posed a few weeks ago because the reason why the question is being asked hasn't gone too far. Because based on a few weeks ago, Mr. Kenny Cass right here to my left had a little situation where he was up in the bar.
Oh, you're really being petty today on the first live.
We're not being petty. That's where the topic came from.
All right, so listen, here's what happened. Oh, okay.
Or if they watch the podcast, they know what happened.
If they watch it was episode, what are we on, 7? Go back to episode 5, I believe it is, specifically. Midway through the show. And we talk about how Kenny... How would he feel if someone came and grabbed your nuts in the bar? And this was a situation that happened with Mr. Kenny Cass here. And my question was, well, what type of pants were you wearing if the chick grabbed you by the nuts?
But that's my thing. You didn't even be concerned about me. You fucking asked me about the pants. What? I'm fly as a motherfucker. I'm fly as shit. What are you talking about?
And there's the neck print going right here, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's the only point that we try to prove.
Listen. So then let me ask you this question. So let me ask y'all this question.
Okay.
What's the difference of a man wearing a certain outfit than a woman? Because a woman will get mad if a man says something provocative or wrong to them based on what they're wearing.
Yeah,
right? But she didn't have no right to grab my nuts.
She didn't.
No, she didn't. We're not saying that. No, she had no right to grab.
So was I wrong for what I did?
No, we just saying the nuts were up for grabbing. That's it.
I pushed her and I slapped her.
I mean, it was a little.
So no, listen. Did you hear what they just did? I said I pushed her and I slapped her, and everybody was like, whoa.
Yes.
But if a woman had slapped a guy for touching her with tight clothes on, they'd have been like, he served him right. He should have got it.
Yeah.
Double standards.
It is double standard. But also,
I mean, you ain't gotta be with me on that. That's double standard.
The mic is right here, so how y'all feeling?
no,
The mic is right here. How you feeling?
that's why you can give me the mic.
Yeah.
Step on up.
Over here, it's a reason. It's a reason.
Step on up.
Talk to the mic.
Okay, so it's really not double standard because you know your bubble is your bubble. So if you don't know that person and they're touching you like that, they have no reason to feel on you like that. But you also gotta think about, okay, we talk about skinny jeans, but you gotta think about the designers like Balmain and Diesel and G-Star. They are on the slimmer side. So if you go into Guess, you can find some skinny jeans, but it's not gonna show your prints.
No, that was just her hot ass.
But like when I went into Diesel, I was like, okay, these don't fit that well. But I went into G-Star and I was like, damn, hold on. And you can see I'm small, I'm petite. So it depends on the designer and the way that they, you know, size the clothing.
Right, because it's always cut differently.
Exactly.
Right.
Sure it is.
But that doesn't mean that you can just cuff and just and ask me to cough.
That was wrong.
Right.
Was she a doctor?
Unless she wanted you and
She
you
might have
knew
been a
that she
doctor,
wanted
bro.
you,
Nah.
and you invited her in.
So no, listen. I apologize to her if you heard the segment. I did apologize
And you
to
bought her a
her.
drink, right?
And I bought her a drink. And she also said, you know what, I was wrong, I was caught in the moment. As a man, you should never touch a woman. It was just my first reaction because of the fact that I protect my space and I don't care how bad you are, how good you are, just respect me the same way you want the same amount of respect. That's it.
Absolutely, I agree. No matter how tight them.
Now some of these
was.
little gully niggas out here may think that that was cute. I ain't into that cute shit. I'm a grown ass man.
Okay, tell them how you really feel, kid.
She into that. But I get, no, but I understand. Some of the skinny jeans situation, it could go a little bit too far.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Absolutely.
You just need to know your body type.
Right.
And understand what the designer is saying, such as the young lady said, Diamond. She you know, she really touched on a good topic. But just know your type, man. Just stop playing yourself.
Absolutely.
That goes for that stretch shit that I see these women wearing
all the
when
way
you
around.
are a size 10 and you trying to put on a size 4.
Talk to the people.
Exactly. What we got next? What's up next? What's next?
So next, since we in the bar, I said we sipping good, we having the only one or whatever, the question gets posed. How do you as men or women feel with your significant other buying a random person a drink at a bar?
Tim, you work at a
I
bar,
don't-
neither you
I
work
don't
at a
think There's
bar.
a problem with that.
I don't think so
I
either.
also don't think it's a problem like the other way around though. So like if I'm at a bar with my significant other and you decide you want to buy her a drink.
So it to me it depends on the situation.
I know I'm still going home with her.
But
so
it depends on the
it's different.
situation. So let's talk about the situation. Are you at the bar by yourself? Or you at the bar? Oh, you say you at the bar with your significant other.
Well, hold on. Can I come in and intervene, and then we can do like, you know, fight. We can do that afterwards or whatever. Me as a bartender, I've seen it from all different
Right,
aspects.
that's what I'm saying. Like
I've seen it as the dude buying, you know, another female or whomever drinks or whatever while with the significant other, and it was the thing of just, oh no, she's cool,
Right.
oh it's business. And I've also seen the girlfriend get ready to fuck some shit up. Let's be clear,
Yeah.
okay? I've seen it all the way
So that's
around.
why I say it depends on
and
the
so it depends
situation.
on the situation, but because we see it in all different situations, because I've seen it when it was innocent.
yeah.
It was meant to be something super innocent,
And it turned
but the
into
opposite
negative.
person has turned them damn near tore the goddamn club up. Okay, you hear me? It's been situations like that. So when we talk about it, is it okay? Like how you feel with your dude? Like you just don't know, it wasn't introduced to you. Ladies, how do you feel when your man is going off to buy another, let's say beautiful woman in the club or at the establishment a drink, and vice versa, the males. How y'all feel?
No, but you leaving it too far open.
Wait.
No, you leaving it too far open
What
because
can I do?
there's different scenarios. Have you all engaged and created a conversation first? Or did he just randomly like, damn, she bad, let me buy her a drink? What's your question? What's your question?
Your statements.
Oh, Diamond girl, oh, wait, Diamond. Go ahead.
Be the one that's liked in the room after I speak. I would come from a sister that appreciates another sister. Okay, so if we're coming from a space where another woman is beautiful, whether he's flirting or not, the idea is a damn drink. Okay, my man thinks a woman is beautiful and she may be beautiful, so he's buying her a damn drink.
So what? Thank you.
So
Thank
what? He is not getting a number because if he did that, I'm gonna give him when his ass get home. But the idea of buying this drink is appreciating someone that's beautiful. And there are moments when a sister needs to be appreciated for her beauty.
Absolutely.
Y'all
Okay.
know it.
Round of applause. All right. All right.
I agree with what she's saying, so I'm gonna piggyback off that. So let's say you and I, we met today. So if I see you out in a club,
Absolutely.
and I want my man, you come up, we start chatting, and you by yourself solo, not with a man, he should ask you what you drinking.
And I
Because
think
he's a
so.
grown ass man.
Right, and I
right?
think-
And you
Okay,
are a
and
beautiful
that's-
woman or a woman, period. So I
Okay.
don't have any issue with him. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Offer you a drink,
Right.
right?
Right.
Now some random broad coming up, flirting, or just whatever. I think that's totally different.
Okay.
But if any of my single girls come up, if you and your girl come up, and me and my man to drink at the bar, he's gonna
He
ask
should.
what y'all
Right.
drinking.
Okay.
Because he's a grown man.
And
I got you.
And I will not be intimidated or
That was a good. That's a good point, though. No,
So
no.
then-
Yeah.
If we have the cure cancer right here, we go into asking what the next thing is, because this was all about a drink. So let's, a drink, y'all.
You
A
better,
drink.
and you better read
A
this
drink.
right one.
Baby.
It better be right.
So then, let's take it a step further. When it goes a step further, is being the side piece the new accepted norm?
Lord,
She already said it.
Listen. It's being the side piece, the new accepted norm. So
he-
how you?
so listen.
I'm coming into it. I'm coming back around.
So look, so wait. Before we get in there, we're gonna take a break right now. No, our cameraman needs to take a break.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna take a break right now. We're gonna come right back into it, all right? All right, bet. Let's get around.
It's a lifestyle, a Kaz lifestyle. So, collabing together, we came up with this concept to see how we can bring all of our markets together. So, it's a mixture of it coming from Milan to New York, down 95 to the DMV, my hometown. We are back with the Only One Image podcast where culture meets lifestyle. Now, before the break, we came in with a hot question for y'all. We gave y'all a minute to marinate on it. And that question is being the side piece the new accepted norm? Kenny, how you feeling?
I'm not touching it. Tim, it's on you.
Oh, wait, what you
Not touching it.
I mean, I'm the only thing I'm gonna say about that is
I am
the
going to touch
fact
it, but I
that
want to
it's
Tim to start.
accepted norm is a little. I don't know how I feel about it being accepted. I feel like it's more accepted. I wouldn't say that it's accepted.
You know why I feel like it's accepted? It depends on the brother's pockets.
Well, that's true.
why it's accepted.
Well, that's why I said it's more accepted.
Yeah. Because
Nowadays,
if he got
because when
fat pockets,
right.
she's willing to go ahead and ride that wave. Depending upon who that woman is, though.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. So I'm gonna talk about like.
But if
back
he
in the
got
day.
broke pockets like me, she's not fucking with him. She's
Well, I
not
feel like
having that
there's-
shit.
From the beginning of time, there's always been side piece or whatever you want to call it, right? You know what I mean? You know, people.
Some
have
brides don't even know
whole
that they are
separate
side
lives.
pieces.
Right, that's what I mean. You have people have whole separate lives. They don't know
Exactly.
about like whatever. But I think the difference in back then and now is it was very shunned upon then for you
Right.
to be doing that. And now, like you said, because of the economic and the capitalistic times we're in, And now we're at a point where, yeah, people understand. If this woman is with a man for his money,
listen,
and he has another
my
girlfriend,
neck is so hot
it's accepted
from the audience.
I know,
They're just like,
they want to talk.
They want to talk.
Let me be,
But
you
can
know,
Right. Go
as
ahead,
the only
Nina.
chick up here, honey. Let me.
You're not
let me
even a
say
chick,
it.
because you part dude and female.
Thank you. The new breed has arrived.
Oh,
So we're gonna bring this up.
We're not going to touch on that.
Here's how I am feeling, and everybody may not be feeling how I'm feeling, but I feel this way. It's for me to feel.
Oh.
But that being said,
Till you know what's coming. That's why.
that being said, now, am I sitting here to say approval should be needed for the side chick? She should have access codes, you know, a separate account and all that. Bitch, fuck no.
No need to say
You
it.
hear me, honey? What is my infamous bitch? Please. You hear me? Absolutely not. That is not what we are doing. We will not be doing that. But what I will say is, when it comes to my man, you are in a committed relationship and you're in it for the long haul. The long haul meaning this relationship, this marriage, to death do us part, or till I kill your ass, whichever come first. I'm just saying, if we cheating, we cheating together.
Come on.
I told you she is not your ordinary. I'm trying to tell you.
Together with a V, not the T-A, together. Okay?
So what does that mean? Explain that.
I don't know.
Explain that.
I said what I said, honey. You better put two and two together.
So you saying if I bring somebody home, we're all getting it?
Say it again.
I mean, if the bitch bad,
That's a new
okay.
side piece acceptance.
Yes, that's the way.
Okay, producer.
Well, the audience is smoking.
Hey, the audience is like super quiet right now, and I feel like they want to say a whole lot.
I know.
Like I feel like my neck is itching because I feel the heat that's coming from the audience. For me, I'm just gonna say
Well, your
this.
neck itching because you got the shit and your side shit.
Because I want to hear it.
So for me,
Apostrophe us.
so for me, I just feel like that can be a very complicated situation
Why is it complicated?
because it takes a very mature person to understand who they are and where they are in a relationship to be able to deal with something like that.
Okay.
That's not for everybody. Like if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. It's all fun, but let's talk about that for real. Because certain situations like that have ruined relationships, ruined marriages, and everything. So my thing is, if you're not built like that and you and your partner don't have an understanding like that, then don't play them games.
Absolutely.
You understand? Don't even jump out there and play them games like you still single or like you still can do that.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, you don't know what type of energy or what type of female that you're dealing with
Yes.
that could ruin your home, that could ruin your situation. So if y'all don't have an understanding of we're cool like that, and if females are not like, you know, Lanita, that are cool with it based off the situation, don't play that game. That game is not for everyone. That's playing
I agree
Russian
with that.
roulette. Don't play that
So
game.
in other words, cheat responsibly while communicating with your partner.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Hold on. That's not what I'm saying. Hold on, I got you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, that is not for everybody. A lot like for me. Let me just speak on me. If I'm single, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. But if I'm in a relationship, I'm not fucking around like that if my mate ain't down like that. You understand? If she's not down like that, then it's just me and her.
Right.
I'm not even going to entertain
Hold
that.
on. But the question was, let's get back to the question at hand, because the question was, is the side piece the new norm? So let's assume that you are in a relationship and your mate may be down with it.
She runs it. I'm going to let her run the show, not me.
Okay.
Because I have to make sure that my mate is more comfortable than I am. I can adapt.
So what if, is it okay if she has a side piece?
A side piece what, as far as a male? If she talked to me about it, I've been in that relationship. I was married. No. I've been in a relationship like that with my ex-wife. You understand? So I know how that side of that spectrum is.
Oh, it definitely happens. I'm just saying. Like I was just posing the other side because I think a lot of people always think about the man.
No, they always
they
they do. But I've dealt with that.
There are women with side pieces too.
There is. Believe that. Believe that. No, we got a question. We got a question.
But before we get to this question really quick, Tim, are you fine with the chick having a side piece? Let's be quick.
If we're not in a committed, if we haven't talked about being in that committed relationship.
No, so you're in this committed relationship.
Oh no, it's not happening.
Oh no. Because I don't have one. If we're in a committed relationship, I don't have a side piece.
Y'all hear this double standard?
What's your question?
There's no double standard.
Hold on. We got a question in the audience.
The questions now.
No, I will completely clarify what you're saying. First of all, there is no double standard. If there's a double standard, it would be cool for me to have a side piece and her not to. No, I'm saying if we're in a committed relationship, neither one of us have a side piece. I'm like you, we cheat together, we gonna cheat together.
I'm strong enough to do the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
Shout out to Mr. Max.
Brace yourself, folks.
Brace yourself.
Okay.
Side piece is the old normal as fuck.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck we're talking about, how side pieces are the new normal. Listen, I've been single the majority of my life, and 90% of the women I had sex with had a man. So how the fuck?
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. Right.
Well,
that's what I was saying.
Facts.
That's what I was saying.
It's no like real shit. I don't feel no responsibility for what they did. Listen, it's been normal. This ain't no new normal. This has been happening since the 50s, 60s, 70s.
I agree.
90s,
Right.
2000s,
Since the caveman, like that was the
people are gonna be what they are. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you got people that are really just faithful to their mate. And you got people that's gonna do fuck shit no matter what you do for them.
Exactly.
It's just what it is. There's no new normal. There's no old normal. This is what the fuck has been since the beginning of dicks and pussies.
So let me ask you this question.
What's poppin'?
Is it possible for a good woman to come into a man's life to really make him do right?
Absolutely. Yeah, listen. There's always a caveat there. There's always a situation where somebody can change your motherfucking mind.
I agree.
Everybody up here knows me. Yeah. I changed my mind.
Various ways.
You know what I'm saying? I changed my mind. They're like, all y'all know the fuck shit. Listen.
Right.
I've been on fuck shit since fuck shit been fuck
I think
shit.
I was there for some of that fuck shit.
And you participated.
I was participating.
I have too.
You participated in the fuck shit.
But no, I got you.
So, listen,
It's good to hear from
That
a
was a long
brother
time
out
ago,
the
man. That was a
audience.
long time
Nah,
ago.
But go ahead,
it's just really mad. Like everybody just has to be true to yourself, to themselves, right? I got to a point where I said lying was just not good for what I really wanted out of the mate that I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people lie because they want to get a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being true and finding a motherfucker that says, nigga, that's true for me too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the real motherfucking problem. People don't want to wait until somebody says that's true for me too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you find a motherfucker that says, yo, we are the same.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you motherfucker can find good relationships. That's when you can find good balance. That's when you can find this non-toxicity that's been fucking plaguing the goddamn world, because especially now the fucking days, everybody is about this goddamn lying shit. And everybody's about being something that they fucking. I'm done.
So look, I got a question for you all. This is a good one. All right.
Here we go.
Is it okay for two people to two people who are financially established but not in love to get married?
What?
Let me say it again. Hold on.
Say it one more time.
Is it okay for two people that are financially established but not in love but to get married?
Basically saying,
Hold on. So let me break down hold on. Let me break it down. I have clients that I know that have gotten married because financially it made a lot of sense. I don't love him, but I fuck with him. I don't love her, but I fuck with her. But us together, we can have anything we want. So listen to what I'm saying, people. Listen to what I'm saying. There's different love that comes in different categories. So people always ask me, how do I feel about love? I'll be like, fuck love. I am love. I know how to love myself. What I want is loyalty and commitment.
But what is love?
Hold on. But love is you. Love should be in you.
Love starts with you.
Love starts with you. If you don't love yourself, you ain't gonna know how to love me.
Right, exactly.
You feel me? So what I'm saying is, but no, I didn't answer. Because some people are not getting married for love, they're getting married for financial gain.
So hold on, let me come in and do the remix. Let me come on up in here in these streets.
Alright, then I'm gonna finish what I was trying to say.
Yay! Either way.
Now go ahead.
Let's be clear in understanding of what the institution of marriage originally started with, people. Let's be clear. If you were going to marry, if you were going to take my daughter's hand in marriage, how many cows and goats were you going to supplement to give to this family to take the place of my child, in which you're going to take it to your family and build your own shit or whatever? Because these cows and chickens and goats and all of that still need to be fed, and now you're taking a body off of my farm. Now what are you going to do to supplement that, and who are you, and what income are you going to
It was a business deal.
It was an original business deal. It ain't have a goddamn thing to do with love. We've made it into love now, and I'm not saying it's wrong, right, or indifferent, but what I am saying is what the Institute of Marriage was about originally.
I mean, it still is in some countries.
Think about it. Think about it. In most instances, you didn't even know who your damn husband or wife was until you walked down the aisle.
Your parents made.
You didn't know that. So, that being said, like I know, because at first when the question was posed, everybody was like, what? No, it wasn't about love, because you didn't even know a motherfucker before they came along, because your mama and daddy got to sit down with the Williamsons down the road and down the block, and their son was well off and wealthy or whatever, came from this family.
So then let me ask you this then. So then let me ask you this.
What's up?
All of y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a love type person. I love to love, and I love very hard.
And I thank you.
And my question to you is this. You say love was never the picture of when you got married back in the Romans and before then, correct? Are we correct? Tim, we correct?
I mean, back in the day, let's say, you know.
Okay, so back in the day. So now that we're in a modern age, in a modern world, everyone is looking for love, or everyone is looking for the ideal of love off of social media. You understand? Or what they see off of social media, what they see off of reality shows, and all of that stuff. To me, I feel like the genuine love. I told y'all this was going to take a left after these drinks. For me, and I'm just speaking for me, because this is what I like about this team up here. We all have totally different views, but yet it all makes sense. For me, I'm old school. I believe in courting. I believe in...
Boy, that's an old term.
I believe in opening up the doors.
It has.
I believe when a woman gets up to go to the bathroom and you order, don't eat until she comes back. You understand? I believe in all of that stuff. I believe in holding the doors. I believe in walking on the street side of the road for my mate. Like this is just who I am. You understand? And I feel like a lot of these new guys that are imposters. You got young dudes with old school looks that's still acting young because they haven't been taught they haven't been educated on what it is to really be a man. It's more than being a man and being financially stable.
Are they wearing skinny jeans though?
I'm wearing skinny jeans, goddammit. You understand? But seriously, my point is, you can have all the finances in the world and have everything you want, but still be empty. You understand? You can have a dude that got mad money. I got you. You can have a dude that got mad money, but treat you like shit. You understand? You can have a broke dude that treats you like a queen. But I know what the question is. The question is, are you okay with marrying someone for the financial situation? Go ahead.
Oh, love.
Maybe you should not be up here right now.
No. But there's this book called The 5 Love Languages.
Yeah.
Everybody got a different love language.
I agree.
So to me, it's like, if the definition of love for you is apples, right? But I'm only growing strawberries and I shower you with strawberries, it's not gonna go through to you. You'll appreciate it, right? Because you can always have a good heart and a good loving heart. You can appreciate the sentiment, but it's still not gonna speak to you.
I agree.
So my whole thing is, everybody I feel has a real fucked up, twisted sense of what love really is, because I feel like the core of it is lost. It is even more lost with social media. I was talking to my mom about this literally the other day. You know, and if you don't know what makes you happy, because you can try to stand by somebody, but it's not gonna work unless you yourself are happy. Because when both of y'all are up, it's real easy. You know that, piggybacking on what someone else said about the representative. You know what I'm saying? That 90-day probation is no fucking joke. And I'm living proof of it. That 90 days is no fucking joke. So after that, you get to see who the person really is. So some people, it's all about your moral and what you're comfortable with. If you, at the end of the day, maybe love has not gone right for you and you feel safer marrying for money and being established because maybe you're so deep down hurt, it fucked you up so bad that you don't want to open up your heart all the way, and maybe you're just comfortable having that financial stability, a white picket fence, kids. It becomes a checklist for you. If you're okay with just having a checklist, then that's your love language. That's what life has turned you into.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And you have to accept it.
I agree.
But for other people, for me, for my moral, I want real love. I want that Lauryn Hill love. Yes. That's what I want. But someone has to understand me to do that. Yep. Someone has to have that Lauryn Hill heart in them already. If not, it's just not gonna work. We're not on the same radio station.
I got you. Yeah. Go ahead. Hold on.
Quick, before she says it.
Go ahead.
I just thought about, I know many of you probably have like relatives that have been in the military.
Yes.
I always remember people talking about that in the military. Like them getting married just because it makes sense.
Right.
Like money-wise. They didn't even like each other. They got married because you make more money in the military.
Exactly.
You do that.
Right.
I'm just throwing that out.
And you're right. And that's why I came up with that question, because I was in the military.
See? And you've seen it.
And I see it. I
I
see captains marry lieutenants.
Yes.
And when they come together, it's just like, oh my
and they still
God.
Doing their own little
and
side thing, whatever they doing,
but then I see hood niggas. I'm telling you, I come from both spectrums. I'm a hood nigga that got his life right, that see shit. I see hood niggas that do the same shit. You understand? And my thing is, everybody's reality is not reality. We all have our own views. So look, folks, we're gonna go to a commercial break real quick, and we're gonna come right back with the last question, and then we're gonna close out, and then we got a real deep situation that we need to talk about.
We do, we definitely do. So keep it posted, keep it here. You are with us with the Only One Image podcast, where culture meets lifestyle. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Yes, we are back with you with the Only One Image podcast, where culture meets lifestyle. So we have been bringing this fire all night, and we have some great topic going on, but then we also have to remember what this is all about. And people who put pivotal things into the universe, into the culture and all of it. So as we know, Nipsey Hussle was murdered in cold blood outside of his store where he provided community resources. And for people like me, he was not just a rapper, he wasn't a hip-hop artist, he was somebody who contributed to society, who put forth great energy and great things into the community for everyone to thrive and to live off of. And his thing was promoting, you know, purchasing and owning your wealth and standing up in who you are and all of that. And then we've heard all the different stories about what goes on, you know, what has gone on, what he was at the store doing, which was donating clothing to a friend who had just been released from prison. We've also heard the things of, you know, who murdered him and why and all these other things. But we just want to get into the topic because there's so many people who are hurt, who it takes eons to recover from things like this, from his kids who will no longer have a dad to raise them, to look forward to as that father figure, as that manly figure into their life, to Miss Lauren London, who is the love of his life, as we all know. There's so many things that have been lost. And in situations, you have to be able to compare, since he's the bigger thing of it all. You have to be able to compare when we lose people in our lives to senseless acts of violence, such as this. So this is something that we want to really bring true and bring light to. And shout out to our people who right now as we speak are having the live visual at Meridian Park or / Malcolm X Park in DC.
I wish we could have been there. I wish we could have did the podcast.
Definitely, but send that footage and we'll make sure to put it inside. However, there's so many things that we can talk about and go into and conspiracy.
Yes, I got a lot of shit to say about that. It's just like, I'm fucking tired.
Right.
You understand? Like, we killing our present that is preparing us for the future. This dude was a present. You understand? And I always tell niggas, me and my cousin Max, we always talk about this shit. And that's why I fuck with him so hard. Our circle, man, is so fucking tight. We don't let niggas in our circle. This nigga was in his circle. I always tell niggas, if your circle ain't motivating you, pushing you, praying for you, working with you, nigga, you in a cage, you not a circle. You understand? This nigga was in his circle. Not only this nigga owned the mall, him, his dad, and his partner, they own the mall. So for me, it's bigger than hip hop. This dude was he had his own publishing. He was independent. You understand? He gave back, like you said. But my thing is, we gotta have a clear understanding. Let's understand this. We're killing our present that's preparing for the future. So we don't have a fucking future. And honestly, niggas play games with this. Our young brothers, they need help mentally. We not talking. Niggas are not talking. The OGs don't even want to be bothered with the young niggas no more. Because they not listening.
He had a meeting supposedly this week with the LAPD to talk about how they could help. He could help them.
But here's the thing. The nigga shot him because he told him his energy was bad.
Right.
And I didn't need that energy around me. So most men, they got egos. So his ego got to him and he went back, got some shit, and came back and shot the nigga because his ego. That's we gotta start fucking talking, people.
Yeah, we gotta get past that.
I don't think that had anything to do with it. Even though he was about to bring a documentary about it. I just looked at it as a fact that
it's nothing to do with what. Let's talk about it.
But hold on. Let me finish my point. That dude was a sucker free nigga. Sucker niggas do shit to stay free.
Nah, he didn't do that.
Period.
That had nothing to do with him getting murdered.
That had nothing. Nothing to do with it. That nigga shot him because of his ego.
Right.
He was too weak. He was a coward. He was a sucker. He was a punk.
I mean,
and this nigga was in his circle. They got pictures of this nigga and all of them in a group picture. What I'm saying is, stop faking and stop acting like you concerned when you ain't doing shit. Why do we gotta wait till someone die?
Right.
In order for us to do something. Like I tell my daughters and them and my kids, don't mourn on me. Give me my flowers now so I can smell it now.
Yeah.
I want to smell my shit now. I want to party now. I want hugs, kisses now. We gotta stop playing these games, man. We got young bloods out here that don't even know what it is of what the word loyalty means.
Yeah. Nah. It's true. It's just...
They don't know. So for me, that shit bothered the fuck out. I never met him. I know about his music. But for me, that's another dude. Another leader, right. Yeah. That's another leader that was setting up a milestone, creating a legacy that we done killed. Why are most of our heroes fucking dead?
Right.
Like, when we gonna stop? And it doesn't even come with the women. It come with the men. Like we got the women are gonna support us.
Yeah.
That's what they built for. Women are loyal to their man when their man is out here making things happen. But us as men, when are we gonna stop making fucking excuses and just start looking at each other and look at ourselves? Why is it so hard for another man to come to you and say, yo, you fucking up, young blood?
Right.
Like why are you getting mad about that shit? You understand? Why do you want to go out here and get a gun because a nigga, he's trying to save your life?
Or because you're doing better than me. So
right.
Why would I be mad if you're doing better? If you're doing better than me, guess what? I want you to teach me how to be better.
Because that's what society is portraying. You understand?
Let's be clear. That's what society portrays the black community to be. Let's be clear about that.
But my thing is, it's niggas that's living in the black community. You understand? Like, niggas are not working hard to stay in the community. They're working hard to get out of it and then make themselves something and then give back.
Right.
Now, all niggas don't do that. Let's be clear.
That's true.
Let's be.
But this one cat right here, he did it. He got money, got out, and then gave back and started buying up real estate.
And the reward should not be without it.
Absolutely.
And I'm just I'm tired. My cousin and I and some of my friends, we talk about this shit all the time. And now I'm sick because I feel like we lost another soldier. You understand? How many soldiers we gonna leave? We got soldiers right here in DC, and motherfuckers don't show up. You understand? Like, we gotta stop playing these games. We gotta stop smiling in a motherfucker's face, and then all of a sudden talking behind his back.
Yep.
You understand? Like, man, I'm so over this shit. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm so done with this shit. And I want to know, I can't do it by myself. I got a lot of soldiers in here. I want to know, what can we do? I'm willing to do anything that we can do. Not even on the name of Nipsey, on the name of a motherfucking black man. You understand? Black woman, black family, black people all together. I'm not prejudiced. I'm just tired. I'm tired.
And let me piggyback into something that we spoke about. Like, you know, this goes back to us talking about how if you don't stand up for something, you'll fall for anything.
Yep.
Now, just a few weeks ago, again, we talked on our podcast, and I'll bring it all back around how it, you know, it's not going to correlate now, but it will eventually. We talked about a few weeks ago how people like Colin Kaepernick and Reed were paid less than $10 million for taking a stand.
Right.
For black men being killed by police officers and whatever the rest of the population is.
Right. But Lanita,
now hold on.
They showed you what they're worth. That's what the worth. And that's what America feels about us.
That's the point. That's the point that I'm making about it. So then we come back around and we have yet another life, a black life of somebody who was implementing something that was positive into our communities, into our lives. Let's be clear, just like you said, this was somebody's son, this was somebody's brother, this was somebody's man, this was somebody's, you know, he was something to everybody. Just like if any one of us in this room right now were to depart this earth, we were someone to somebody.
Right.
Now I don't give a damn what the hell we're talking about or who the hell you were that something to someone. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we have to implement these things to say, well, damn. At what point do we value ourselves? Because it was no one else that did this to this man. Like we discussed before, this was something that was done to somebody that was in your circle.
It just hurts me because our kids lost another fucking father.
Absolutely.
And speaking of that, just closing it out, shout out to Jay-Z, who did not go on social media and say anything about it. However, today, $15 million trust fund he gave to Nipsey's kids.
That he did.
So that was fact. Somebody said it was false.
No, that's not false.
So it was real?
That's real.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
No, somebody put the information out there. It wasn't meant to be public
It
information.
wasn't even supposed to come out.
I got you.
That's what the whole facts versus
That's what's up, man.
But yeah, no.
And so the thing is, we have to say again we say, and you should know this just in life in general, because we're all, walking this road of life together. We need to understand it. We need to know, do not wait till somebody is digging a hole for your loved one to tell them that you love them, you're there for them, you support them, you're here for it, or whatever. No, give that motherfucker the flowers. I don't care how much. Listen, I don't give a shit what went on, honey. Listen, y'all beefing. He talk to your bitch, she talk to your man. At the end of the day, that shit is fucking what? Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Irrelevant. It's bullshit. When you look at the bigger picture at hand, when you look at the shit that people lose, when you look at the thoughts and the prayers and the tears that were dropped for someone, you have to understand, you have to realize what it was all for, what somebody was trying to implement, what they put in your life, because it's not a person in this room. It's not a person in my belief on earth that doesn't implement something at some point in your life, some type of positivity that has changed or factored into someone's life some way, somehow.
So we got to wrap this up. So as we wrap this up, we always close the show with, I'm so damn tired. So Tim, we're going to start out with you. I mean, it's fucked up that we ended it with this whole situation, but what are you so damn tired of?
I mean, I got to speak on what we just talked about, man. I'm just tired of our brothers being lost senselessly.
I feel you.
And it was senseless.
I feel you.
You mad about a word?
Right.
We had a disagreement.
Because he called you out? Being a man?
We gotta get better than that.
Yeah. Anita, what you so damn tired of?
Well, before I say what I'm so damn tired of, everybody in here, let me just get a consensus to make sure, because I kind of spoke about it last week, but I'm going to speak about it one more again. Out of everybody who's up in here, who got a side hustle going on, aside from your 9 to 5, fuck your 9 to 5. Fuck your 9 to 5. Who got something going on up in here for yourself? Or who, come on, let me see a show of hands. Who got something going on for yourself? Okay, quite a few. That's a good majority of the room. Okay, so for us, let's represent it. Let's be real with it. If you're going to have something going on for you, whatever it is, and we'll talk about it, that's what we do. We're going to talk about it afterwards. If you're going to have some shit going on for yourself, have some shit going on for yourself. Let's understand. Let's realize that people are trying to demise and demean us or whatever. You better come with shit. I talked to a sister earlier today who was asking me about tips about what she needed to do for her podcast. And I was like, girl, I don't know, because guess what? What I did was, I called this number 1-888, get your shit straight right now, okay? And they told me what it was, but guess what? Whatever I figured out along the way, honey, you more than welcome to get it.
Tim, that drink was
And guess what? But I say that to say, she went the professional route. She sat there, she was like, well,
Tim,
can I get your email? No, you can get my number, you can talk about this, because guess what? I want you, the three of us up here have won off this shit. And so guess what? The next person, I want to win off that shit. So I'm so goddamn tired of y'all motherfuckers procrastinating and not getting your shit done. Let's get it done. This motherfucking 14-19. Honey,
He the tied in a
spread shit in the community and talking about what it is we need to do to further the shit. Fuck 1 and 2 right here. I'm going to say it. Okay? I'm going to say it.
Don't you ever make that drink again.
Y'all with the win fabulous. That's what the hell.
That's why the drink is called There's Only One.
There is
only this one.
Only one.
Hey, man.
What you so tired of, Ken?
I don't know what the fuck to say after that. Right. No, honestly, I'm not so damn tired. I'm just so frustrated. You know, I'm frustrated at the fact that it takes someone to die for us to come together.
Yeah.
Facts.
You understand? We gotta change that scenario.
Yeah.
And in saying all of that, man, we want to thank everyone for coming out.
Absolutely.
For our first live broadcast.
Y'all gotta come
and
back.
many more to come.
Right.
We hope to hear your feedback. We love your engagement and everything that you had as far as the show is concerned.
Yes.
You know, we wouldn't be able to do this, Tim and I, without Lanita. This is her baby, as she always say. But we are the co-babies that is a part of this. And just listening to us, man. We come on every Saturday from 11 to 12 on Listen Vision. And
Live, listenvisionlive.com.
Oh, listenvisionlive.com. And just come, man. Listen, check us out, man.
Yeah.
Spread the word.
It's always
And
a
we'll
good
be
time.
doing a live once a month at a different location. I know a couple of y'all say, make sure to come back here so I can get them some chicken wings. And the macaroni and the cheese.
It's gonna be here, but trust me, this is family right here at Pitch Tavern. So guess what? Something will always be circling
always
back
come through and check
around
it
right
out.
here to Pitch Tavern, one of our lovely sponsors that helps keep this thing of Only One Image.
Give it up for Pitch. Hey.
Georgia Avenue. Let's get into it.
Got the best damn Cadillac margaritas.
Absolutely. So what I want y'all to do, what I want everybody to do in our live audience and y'all who are actually viewing this podcast is to understand and realize, take out your phone right now and you're going to follow us. First of all, you're going to go to our YouTube channel. You're going to follow us at the Only One Image podcast. You're going to subscribe and follow our episodes. Each and every one of our episodes is there for you to catch for us. But then on top of that, honey, you're going to communicate with us just outside of these episodes, because it's not just about this episode, it's about the whole communication of it all. So you are going to follow.
Amazing.
Yes.
She has never talked this much.
You're going to follow us, okay? First of all, honey, my name is Liz. Yes, my name, who this for?
You are a motherfucking goat, baby.
First of all, I am your host of the Only One Image podcast, Lanita Ladays. You can catch me at Only One Image on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Tim Slay right here holding down Bartender's Corner at Tim Slay, TIMSLAY.
And we out, y'all. We done. Peace out.
And to this petty mofo who is exiting the building right here, you can catch his monkey ass at KAS Lifestyle, KAS Lifestyle.
Y'all heard that?
Then we're going to
Tip your
holler at you
bartender.
on the next
Always
episode.
tip your bartender.
Tip your
Always
bartender.
tip. Yeah, we are
I'm taking you a shot.
I was riding